Dear brothers and sisters, as Archbishop, I commend the considerable efforts made in parishes and schools to directly support the poor and to care for those who have special needs. As Catholics, we do this through the church agencies who specialise in this work and bring the compassion of Jesus in a direct and personal way to a wide range of people in the church, in society, and overseas. Jesus' mission was to bring good news to the poor, to heal the broken-hearted, and to bring freedom. In the modern church, supported by prayer and the sacraments, we seek out those in need and bring compassion and help to many. Our specialist agencies are well in touch with a wide range of opportunities and are well qualified to join with us in our activities for social and financial outreach as the fulfilment of the gospel. So I ask you always to use Catholic agencies for these activities, even if this has not been done up to now. When we as Catholics see a need and follow through to address it, we're helped in this year of grace by the actual help of God making our actions fruitful. Our diocesan brochure shows many opportunities for us to act in concert with our sisters and brothers in the Church, and I ask that it be the basis of all that we do in this important area of support for those we know as sisters and brothers, and with whom we walk in the compassion which Jesus has shown us. Thank you for your initiative as the Church in our city and our world. God, with His grace, will lead and follow us.
With over 600,000 not-for-profit organisations in Australia, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the many requests for fundraising activities or your financial support. As world economic circumstances fluctuate, you may believe demand on your parish or school is so great, the problems of poverty and social justice so immense, that you are powerless to help. Yet, the Church calls us to stand in solidarity with the marginalised and the poor. As a parish priest or a principal in a Catholic school, how do you respond? The Catholic Archdiocese of Melbourne has prepared a set of guidelines to assist you in discernment of the increasing number of requests for financial support. The Social Justice Guidelines for Action and Fundraising in Schools and Parishes give you criteria to analyse each request and consider its effectiveness in fulfilling the Church's call to work towards solutions to poverty and injustice. The guidelines encourage prioritisation of your social justice action and fundraising. The Catholic Archdiocese of Melbourne is proud to support and promote 6 Catholic agencies working locally and internationally. They are Caritas Australia, Catholic Care, Catholic Mission, Melbourne Archbishops Charitable Fund, Melbourne Overseas Missions, and Opening the Doors Foundation. These agencies deserve our support. Detailed information about each agency is outlined in the information pack for the Social Justice Guidelines for Action and Fundraising in Schools and Parishes. Each of these agencies has been established by the Catholic Church to promote human dignity, justice, and social inclusion. Their activities reflect the values, traditions, and contemporary mission and vision of the Church. Their work and philosophy are underpinned by Catholic social teaching. They defend the rights of the poor and marginalised, regardless of race, colour, position, and gender. Involvement with social justice action and fundraising activities should lead to a deeper understanding of and education in social issues confronting our society. The activities of Caritas Australia, Catholic Care, Catholic Mission, Melbourne Archbishops Charitable Fund, Melbourne Overseas Missions, and Opening the Doors Foundation assist students, teachers, and parents to develop their understanding of the mission of Jesus. Their educational materials reinforce the principles of Catholic social teaching and attitudinal formation. Their educational materials give priority to awareness raising and inspiring personal growth. Their fundraising activities can be linked to our call as Catholics to proclaim the Word of God, celebrate the sacraments, and exercise the ministry of charity. Emphasis is given to enabling teachers and students to understand the reality and causes of poverty and marginalisation. Opportunities are presented to support advocacy campaigns and working towards broader solutions to poverty and injustice. Your partnership with our Catholic agencies enables your school or parish to bring about a more just world, as articulated in the Gospel. Awareness raising is a priority for Caritas Australia, Catholic Care, Catholic Mission, Melbourne Archbishop's Charitable Fund, Melbourne Overseas Missions, and Opening the Doors Foundation. Campaigns and activities seek to facilitate personal growth in teachers, parents, and students. These agencies direct funds to project and community services and to education and advocacy. The amount of funds spent on administration and funding is kept to its bare minimum. Your support for Caritas Australia, Catholic Care, Catholic Mission, Melbourne Archbishop's Charitable Fund, Melbourne Overseas Missions, and Opening the Doors Foundation contributes to a more just world, a world in which our parishes and schools can demonstrate solidarity with the poor and marginalised and contribute to social justice in the world.
Catholic education promotes the development of the full human person, according to the Gospel of Jesus Christ. It is this education that develops in our students strong values and attitudes and an appreciation of faith traditions. This education nurtures a concern for all people, a sense of social justice and an active faith life. Our schools are committed to taking on the responsibility of caring for others through a Christian response to the poor and the marginalised. If the ministry of charity is not taught in our schools, a wonderful opportunity to create change by prioritising social justice is missed. I ask that the Archdiocesan Social Justice Guidelines for Action and Fundraising be the key guiding resource in your school community when making decisions about action and fundraising for social justice. In this way, Catholic education continues to be true to the biblical principles while supporting the needy and those who work with them, both locally and around the world.